Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Halos look for their 7th straight victory next. Nick Tropiano will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, you know, his last one wasn't very good. He only pitched into the second inning, but he was lucky that his team scored some runs and bailed him out, and he was able to get a no decision. They're looking for a lot more in this one.
Stepping up now, John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Hitting off tonight for Arizona, right fielder, John Jay.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Here it comes, 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Kinsler calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Robbie Ray gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halos, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Swing and a soft liner toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this club really needs Andrelton Simmons to turn it around. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Kinsler, a native of Arizona. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Ahmed waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Jake Lamb, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Three and 2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Pollock. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. In his career, Pollock enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Lamb stands at first with 1 out. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Called strike over the outside corner. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he misses it. Lamb rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Riding into the box, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Ahmed stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Angels nothing. Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Schimpf, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Ready now for LA, Zach Cozart. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit in the air for a sacrifice fly.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 3-1 popped him up. Ray has room in foul territory, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, Jeffrey Marshall.
Digging in, Jeffrey Marte. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high. Cozart on third with 2 out. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They still trail 1-0. So stepping in, Jeff Mathis, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Jeff Mathis.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. There's a strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Smoke toward the hole, taken in by Kinsler. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in, John Jay. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Jay, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. from the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, it would look like a quick inning. Gets the first two out, then a hit by pitch, and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As he'll take a look at ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Lamb tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Maldonado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now in the box, number 13, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball. Simmons stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in,
A.J. Pollock
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
A.J. Pollock.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. One and 1, here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Ketel Marte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's there for it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mathis. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Ahmed on second, Mathis at first, 2 out in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And the 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Kinsler will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Standing in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. That's inside. 2-0. Two-0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 2-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, one man out. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Ryan Schimpf. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Two and 0 now. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the D-backs 2 and the Angels nothing. Digging in now, David Peralta. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
David Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 44, designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 13 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 22, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Zach Kozart, who leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1. To short, hit hard. Ahmed has it. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Upton, or simply J-Up, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit hard, but foul wide of the bag at first. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. One out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball called for strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And it's fouled away. Upton at second with 2 down. ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jim Johnson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Jim Johnson.
Striding in, A.J. Pollock. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's 2 for 4. A runner at first with no outs here. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Number 4, second baseman, Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Scooped up. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. leading off the inning, number 13. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, number 13.
First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Met fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 27.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Ryan Schimpf. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Simmons at second. Trout on at first with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Nick Ahmed, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line drive to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, right fielder, John.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Jay. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Three and one to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, but they're on top 2-0. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1.
Ball.
Missed with a slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 8, Dustin Upton.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Jeffrey Marte will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So coming to the plate, Jeffrey Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Blake Wood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Blake Wood.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up.
A.J. Pollock.
He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-2. Popped him up. Simmons is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Flipped out the other way towards short. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
0-1 the count. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 delivery. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simmons, and he'll throw against his body to first. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Number 66 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 66.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. So striding forward now, number 13. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Too high.
And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's
Inside and low, 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
Right side, hit hard. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That misses, 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, John.
In now is John Jay. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Mathis, base runner at first with 1 out. Cue shot here out towards short. Kinsler for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Angels. They trail 2-0. Brad Boxberger takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brad Boxberger.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Ball 1.
1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Ryan Schimpf. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Robbie Ray wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Brad Boxberger strikes out the side to record the save, his 18th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 2-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field, 6-2. The Rockies totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 5-4. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins, 4-0. The Philadelphia Phillies put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, 4-2. The Brewers hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park, 9-8. The Rangers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium, 11-5. The Chicago White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland, 7-5. The Tampa Bay Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 9-6. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.